Good morning. We'll get started with regular Omkar, and then we have sitting asana. I'm seeing my list, and it is mostly okay. All are hands in chin mudra. Take deep breaths in, and then exhale, and we chant U and Ma. We'll start with Kapalbhati again. Uh, we'll do total of 60 strokes. So in a set of 20. Next, 40 strokes when we do the Kapalbhati. Try and get the pressure not from the stomach but from the groin region. Try and get that pressure going, and then see how it works. That's Kapalbhati is more effective in that way. So it's not the pressure originating from here; it's originating well below the belly button. The last 20. Next is Nauli Kriya. So there are multiple poses in which we can do the Nauli. We'll do it in the sitting posture. So we'll go into the tabletop posture. It's a simple posture, and then exhale. And as you exhale, after you completely exhale, try and flap your tummy in and out. So this is very good for clearing your gut. Keep the hand straight. Exhale. In Nauli Kriya itself, there are three forms: Dakshin Nauli, uh, Uttara Nauli, and then the Nauli Kriya. So in, in 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 the entire stomach, only the left part of the stomach moves, the right part, and then the entire. If any of you can do that, then you can practice doing the left part, the right part, but that needs a lot of practice. I've seen Baba Ramdev do it. He can move only the left part, still keep the right part as it is. But that is something that cannot be done over a day. It needs years of practice. We'll do the three bandha today, and then after that we'll go to the Anulom Vilom. The first bandha is again Mula bandha. Uh, Exhale completely and then suck up from the bottom. Next, second round. Exhale completely. Next is Udian bandha. So again, exhale position. Uh, Below your belly button, put a lot of pressure inside. The third form of bandha is Jalandhar bandha, chin touching the chest and locking the upper part of the digestive system. Exhale again. Touch the chin to the chest. We'll now continue with Anulom Vilom. Again, Inhale, alternate inhale and exhale. And then, if possible, between your inhale and exhale, hold the breath for a, for a couple of seconds. That brings in the Kumbhak also. So inhale, hold, and then exhale. Again, inhale, hold, and exhale. Keep the hold cycle shorter because the moment we start increasing the hold cycle, it becomes more and more harder. So we'll keep the hold cycle not more than a couple of seconds. Hands in chin mudra. Archit, hands in chin mudra. Back straight. Right hand. That's not right hand. Right hand. Hands. 5 times. I need to hear you. Okay, today we'll start with the, the sitting postures. Again, uh, heavy breathing sitting postures. Sit in Vajrasana. Sitting in Vajrasana. Uh, what we're going to do is basically the Svanasana. Hands next to your knees. You'll see that the breathing cycle slows down. Back is straight. And then open your mouth. So the tongue is out and your focus, you're trying to look in between your eyebrows. So the focus is in between your eyebrows, mouth, the tongue is wide out. And then you're doing fast breathing. Again, not belly based, but very fast breathing, chest based breathing. So again, 20 strokes and we'll do it for about 2 times. This is called Svanasana. So it's a very fast breathing, but effectively 5 to 10 minutes after the breathing, the entire breathing cycle itself slows down because your body gets a lot of oxygen. And doing such exercises every day slows your breathing cycle and effectively your blood pressure and diabetes also throughout the day. So if you have a higher diabetes or blood pressure, it is recommended to do this at least once a day, and not this asana, asana in this series, at least once a day. Hands pointing back and then fast breathing. Next round, one more time. We'll continue with the Vajrasana. The toes are together, the toes touch each other, and then the legs are spread. Make yourself comfortable here. This itself is a good asana. It's a great hip opener asana. If you are not comfortable sitting in this posture, try and bring the legs closer and see where you are comfortable. Hands inside, back is slightly bent. We'll do Simha Garjanasana. Simha Garjanasana is you're roaring like a lion. But what it does is, as you inhale, completely compress your body, shrink your body, and then completely compress it. And as you exhale, sudden burst of exhale, completely relax, and then the breath also goes out. So when you're inhaling, keep the focus on the middle of the eyebrows. It's called Shambhavi mudra. So keep it focused on the eyebrows and then completely shrink. We do it for a couple of times. So when you pull in, completely shrink and tighten the body. One more time. We'll again continue Bharadwajasana. We'll continue to Bharadwajasana in the sitting posture itself. So in Vajrasana, try to sit on one side. This is a basic form of Bharadwajasana. Raise your hand, twist to the side. Get the complete stretch. It's a great stretching asana. So next side stretches. So sitting in the next is Chandrasana. So sitting in the seated posture, hands up, and then do a side. Get the vertical stretch. Next is the Vyagrasana. So we'll do the entire Vyagrasana series, and then we'll go to the Ardha Matsyendrasana, Gomukhasana. in the tabletop position. Always in this, keep the hip pushing downward. Knees are hip distance apart. Hands are straight, not too close, too far. So keep it straight. So we'll start with Marsharasana. So first, starting posture is straight, and then as you inhale, take the deep breath in, push your hips down and neck up, and as you exhale, the other way around, pull your hips back up and chin going into the chest. So we'll start with it. Hips pushed down, looking up. Exhale. We'll do it for 3 times. It's a great stretching asana. Next is Vyagrasana. So we'll start the Vyagrasana in a slow pace. So take your right leg out, get the stretch, make circles, opposite, point it up, balance yourself, and then pull up. We'll do this pointing up a couple of times, but faster this time. Get the maximum stretch. Again, pull it up and then twist. Ideally, you should be able to look at your feet from the side. Archit. Left leg, get it straight. Make circles. 1, 2, 3, opposite. Pointing up. Back. Couple of more times. This time again, twist it. The next asana that will take up is Gomukhasana. So we'll include the locks also. Let's go to the basic Gomukhasana. Try and get the stretch. These two knees should be in the straight line, but seated straight. Next is get the locks. Lock your hands. Keep the back straight. If you're not able to lock it, try and go as close as possible. Keep the back straight. Don't bend forward or go back. Keep it straight. Opposite. Change the legs. Get the stretch and then put the locks in. We'll go to the next asana. Spread the legs. Try and try and get the maximum stretch. Once you get a stretch, it's easier to do it. Try to hold the toes. If you're not able to hold the toes, try to hold the knees. Or if you have a towel, you can put it around and then hold it here. But if you're able to hold it, it's well and good. Archit, you're a young kid. You don't get that. Hold your toes. Try and hold the entire feet, and get the stretch. Not just the toes, but the entire feet. Try and bend forward. One more time. Exhale and slowly go down. The ideal state is forehead touching the ground. It takes a lot of practice, so even I'm not able to do it. Next is twisting. So your index finger of your right hand goes and touches the thumb on the left hand. But make sure your shoulders are straight. It's not bent forward or over bent, but they're straight. Keeping the shoulders straight, what will happen is you will end up getting more stretch. So it's more stretch here on the waist. Hands out. So we'll do it faster. Next, your little finger touches the little finger on the alternate toes. Again, we'll do once slowly and then about 4 or 5 times faster to get that stretch in the body. Next, we have a Janushasana. Legs forward. One foot goes inside, the other leg is forward. Try and hold this. If you're not able to, then you can hold the string of yoga mat. You can put it around and hold it. Do you want the string? Take it, no problem. You can do it. Very good. Hold both the hands and not just the toes. Try and hold all the fingers. That's it. You can do it. Leave it. Stay there. Slowly go there. Perfect. Again, there are three parts: the top part, middle part, and the bottom part. Once you become comfortable in this, start going down. Bottom. Now, whenever you're comfortable, touch the forehead to the knees. Come back up. Get the stretch. Every time you exhale, Archit, hold it here. Every time you exhale, Archit, slowly go down. You hold it here. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'll hold it here. You hold it here. Both the hands. Every time you exhale, go down. And then the forehead to the knee. We'll do the Utthita Padasana. So again, sitting in crisscross posture. Hold your toes. Hold your feet. Archit, you know how to do this. And then slowly raise it up. Keep the knee straight. And then slowly up and down. Whenever comfortable, touch your knees to your head. These are advanced poses. So if you're not comfortable, then if you're not able to hold your knees, feet, try to grab your any part of the knee, or the leg. So if you're not able to hold it here initially, you can hold here and raise it. Even this is okay to start with. The last one is the crane pose. So let's do it together. Oh, put your legs. This is a basic Raj Kapotasana. Pull your hips forward and get the stretch. And then go down. Other one. Get the stretch. Get the stretch again. And then go to the Shavasana. Slowly bring your consciousness. Turn to the right. Sit up. We'll chant the Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Have a good day.
Good job again.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.